and we're off. It's not all about going ham every single day. People just associate good results with a lot of work, which is why sports can turn people off sometimes. Only gas was that cheap in California.
Well, what's going on today, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit like and subscribe to support our channel and promote our content. Every like and subscribe just helps us a little more with the YouTube algorithm. As always, we are still in the middle of our fundraiser for the St. Jude Cancer Research fundraiser, so if you guys want to support that, I'll have a link in the description down below. But today's video, as the title suggests, you must run slower in order to run faster. Now, what exactly does that mean? How is this magical, controversial topic even possible? How is it that if I went out and ran a 9-minute mile, the next day I'd be out there running 5-minute miles? It's a very controversial issue. But today's video, I will take you guys on a recovery run, an easy run, and I will talk to you guys a little bit about the 80-20 rule in the grand scheme of things for endurance training.
If you want to get faster,
80% of your training should be done below a ventilatory below a ventilatory threshold. I think I pronounced that right. But anyway, a VT is 78% of your maximum heart rate. So to figure out what your ventilatory threshold is, go do a max heart rate test, try to figure out what your max heart rate is, and whatever that number is, multiply it by 78%, and that is your crossover point. That is when you begin to train above your ventilatory threshold, your VT. It is the level of physical exertion where blood lactate accumulates faster than it can be cleared. Anything done under the ventilatory threshold should be considered easy efforts. And the way endurance athletes train is we're not training to make our muscles stronger, we are training our hearts to stay at a lower heart rate throughout our endurance exercises. If you think about it, the longer you can go without your heart rate spiking up, the better you're gonna feel. And the better you're gonna feel, the further you can go, and in some cases, the faster you can go. So to kind of break it down a little further, to talk a little more about it and discuss it with you guys, I'm going to take you guys on a recovery run that I'm going to be doing today. During the recovery run, we'll talk a little bit, we'll mention the 80-20 rule a little more, and I'll show you guys what a low heart rate, sub-ventilatory threshold workout looks like. All right, let's get warming up.
Alright, first things first, we gotta warm up and shake the legs out, and then we'll get the 30-minute easy recovery run underway. Alright, and we're off. Like I said, it's gonna be about a 30-minute run. Just easy going. Probably go 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back. Goal is to keep the heart rate under 140. I might even aim for just 130. But yeah, pace shouldn't be too hard. 8:30, maybe scratch 9 minutes. But yeah, let's get going. Funny that sign says 5 miles an hour. We're well above that speed. So a good way to tell if you're going easy is if you can hold like a normal conversation, kind of how I'm talking to you guys. One indication right there. got the pace just right. So, one way to tell you're going easy. Boy, it is humid. We just hit our first mile. So we got an 8:30 for about 120 to 125-ish heart rate. We're gonna do about 2 more, and then we'll call the recovery. Keep going. I mentioned this earlier. About 80% of your runs, they need to be easy. You can do this all with a time conversion. So if you get out and work out 5 days a week, and you're doing each of these workouts at an hour a time, well, 80% of that will be 4 hours. So 4 of those hour runs need to be conducted at easy, under lactic threshold heart rate, or under zone 3 power, or zone 1, zone 2 pace, whatever way it is that you measure yourself. Alright, mile 2. Mile 2 heart rate, as you guys can see, is increased. So I'm going to keep the same pace, but keep an eye on it. If it keeps going up, it just means we're going to have to slow down. No big deal, that's the process. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. You have to work at it. And that's kind of the point of this video. I want to show you guys, it's not all about going ham every single day. It's funny that most sports we play, people just associate good results with a lot of work, which is why sports can turn people off sometimes. Oh, hold on. I lost my train of thought to these geese. Back to what I was saying. It's about smart training. You have to be recovered to get faster. If you push too hard, you're just going to get fatigued. You're going to stay the same all the time. You're going to wonder why you're not getting faster when you're out there busting your butt and you see like world champions are cruising along easy runs at like 7-minute mile paces, which are almost impossible for most people. But it's because they train their heart rate. They train their heart rate to stay low. And the lower your heart rate is, the more you're going to be able to push. So that's what we train for in endurance sports and running. We're training our muscles, yeah, by getting out and running. But ultimately, we're working on running faster paces at lower heart rates. And this run I'm doing, this video, is an example of how that training works. Only gas was that cheap in California. Alright, mile 3. So mile 3 is in the books. Pace is still pretty much the same. Feeling good, feeling fine. It's definitely an easy effort. I mean, that's the secret. Don't buy into like just grinding 100% of the time. I used to do that, and it dug me into the ground. I'd be consistent, I'd never get any faster, and I'd always fight that fatigue. So running the same pace got harder. I wonder what time are we at? miles, 30 minutes. I think that converts to about 8.5 minute pace, which is perfect. So in case you guys are curious, I'll have it up here on the screen, the breakdown of the run, but here's the watch data. So yeah, 3.5 miles, 30 minutes, 8:35. If we scroll down, average heart rate was 126, max heart rate got up to 137. Yeah. So as you guys can see, that wasn't a very physically demanding run for the level I'm at right now. For some people, 3 miles at an 8:30 pace would kill them. So a run like that for someone that would hurt them, that would be their 20%. And then they'd have to do another 2 hours of exercise at an easy intensity before they came back and did a 30-minute hard workout. If you break that down, that's the 80-20 rule. So anyways, guys, that's the video. I hope you got a good amount of knowledge from this video. I hope I persuaded you guys that, or at least got you curious about the 80-20 training principle. If you want to get faster and get stronger in any endurance sport, 80% of it's going to have to be at a pace that you feel you could do for a while, like a couple hours. And then 20% of the time you spend training needs to be a hard effort. Like whatever your sport is, if it's endurance, I highly can't emphasize enough how important this training principle is. You have goals, you gotta hit them. And this is just one of the things, if you get involved in the running world, that's just part of your training. Everyone has to start somewhere, no matter what sport it is. And then you just gotta build on that foundation. And eventually you get to the top. So, like I mentioned, just cruise, man, cruise. Hey guys, Josh here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys hit like and subscribe. We've got some more videos over here, and if you guys want to subscribe, make sure you click on our logo over there. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Alright.